Hello and welcome to Core with Core. Today we have a very quick booty workout. This workout is to partner with the workout I posted last week. So I'll put that in the description below if you want to do that after or before. Otherwise, we're going to do all glutes. It's going to be Pilates inspired, but it definitely is not all Pilates movements. So if that's something you're looking for, check out my other videos. So whenever you're ready, you're just going to put on some ankle weights if you have them. If not, totally fine. And you'll meet me lying on your back. So lying all the way down on your back, we're gonna check in with that neutral. So we're just gonna sway those knees a little bit to the right, come back to center, a little bit to the left, come back to center. Continue here, making the movement smaller and smaller, trying to find that place you feel neutral from east to west. So there's a bone under you. You're trying to find those two planes of balance on that bone. When you find that place, we're gonna do some spinal work here. We're gonna press the low back all the way down into the mat. Keep the glutes down. Arch the low back away. And repeat, press low back down. Arch away. Getting that spine to wake up with us. And then we begin to make this one more intentional as well. So we're doing it smaller and smaller. We have a natural curve of our spine. We're trying to find where that natural curve is. If you like to keep that curve, please keep it. If you do not, we're gonna press everything down onto the mat. That pelvis tucks in, that back stays nice and flat, and we stay there. Or you have that baby gap for that natural curve. All right, we're gonna go right into our glute bridging. So your palms are down on that mat. We walk our heels in. You wanna be able to touch your heel with your middle finger. That's how you know you're in the right position. Heels are directly in front of those sit bones, so they're hip distance apart. And we take a big exhale as we lift the hips up, find that glute bridge, and then inhale, lower, tap glutes, come right back up. So flat back hinge the entire time. Sometimes your rib cage wants to flare out when you're in glute bridges, so I want you to make sure you're tucking it down, you're not letting it come out. You exhale to lift, inhale, lower down. Exhale through that mouth as you lift the glutes. Inhale, slowly let it tap down. Continue here. We go for 4. Last 3. 2. Hold right here. You're gonna tiny squeezes up an inch, down an inch, keeping that rib cage tucked, squeezing through the sides of those glutes to lift the hips up a little bit higher. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch back down onto that mat. Give those knees a hug, sway side to side, reset that back. And then we pop those feet back down. Heels come together, toes fist width apart. You're in V-feet position. You can still touch those heels with that middle finger. You exhale, you squeeze to come up. You inhale, you come down. You're feeling a little engagement for those inner thighs in this position. That's fantastic. We're also focusing on the side glute muscle. We're warming her up for when we go onto our side glute series. Exhale, drive those hips nice and high. Inhale, touch back down. We go for 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one, we hold it. Squeeze your knees together. Open knees back up. Squeeze together. Open back up. Continue here. Go for 3, 2, 1. Touch back down onto that mat. Give those knees a hug. Swaying side to side. Final set of glute bridge, wide seconds. So you're gonna bring your feet to opposite corners of your mat. Externally rotate them. So that means your feet are at diagonals to opposite corners of the room. You're gonna take a big exhale. You're gonna find that lift of the pelvis. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Use that mind-body connection here. I want you to think about the full glute, squeezing to lift those hips up while those feet are separating that floor, sending them to opposite directions. You go for 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there, tiny pulses up an inch, down an inch. Again, squeezing through the glutes to lift up the pelvis for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touch back down. Give those knees a hug, sway side to side. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna come up to our side. I will mirror you, so you will be on your left side. We're gonna have our forearm down. I like to fold my mat in half just for some extra grip, so feel free to match me. Otherwise, just having it all the way down is totally fine. Our knees are stacked on top of each other. We're pushing from our shoulder because we have our forearm down. And our top hand's gonna be on our hip to navigate if that hip moves back or forward. It should stay completely stacked the whole time. We wanna exhale, lift the top knee, inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Continue here. If those ankle weights on your ankles are too much for you, please take them off. You do not need them for this exercise. You can just build up to that foundation to get them on later. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Great job. Keep those hips stacked. Resist getting that top hip to move. They're glued together, one straight line. Continue here. We go for 4, 3, last 2. Hold this lift, you kick it out. You bend the knee in, you drop it down. Extra burn here. Up, kick, lower, drop. And again, if that kick is too much on you, I want you to just continue with those open closes. Exhale each time you kick. Inhale to lower. Great job. We go for 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Keep it straight. Draw those circles. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch back down on that mat. Give that hip a pat, waking her back up. We unfold our mat so we can drop down to our hand. It's going to be our pillow. We have our top arm wrapped around our waist. We're going to push into that mat to get a little oblique action to stay in that right posture. And this top leg is still working. We're going to keep a flexed foot. We lift it up. We send it away. We bend back home. Exhale, send it away. Bend back home. Continue here. We go for 4, 3, last 2, 1. Point that toe, kick it to me, flex it, come home. Point, kick to me, flex, come home. Continue there. Can you add a double kick? So kick, kick, flex, kick, kick, point, kick, kick, flex, kick, kick, point. Continue for 3. Last 2. And on this last one, let's end forward. We do a tiny lift up, tiny lower, lift and lower. You got it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it back down. Give that hip a pat. Ooh, feeling that burn. All right, let's do a pit stop before we go on to the other side. We're gonna come onto all 4s. So we have both our hands underneath our wrists, knees underneath us, and we're gonna do some single leg work. We'll start with the other leg just to give our top leg a little break. So we'll go and extend that left leg behind us. And we're gonna just do some lower lifts. So lowering that foot down, lift it back up. Lowering down, lift back up. Great job, continue here. So that pelvis rocking we did earlier, I want you to think about tucking it in. That's gonna keep your back flat. The purpose here is we want the back to stay straight the entire time. There's no need to arch, there's no need to round. Keeping it flat. You can lift your foot only a tiny bit if that's where you're at today. That's totally fine, as long as the back is flat. For 3, 2, 1. Pull that knee in, kick it away. Pulling in, kick away. Continue here. As always, if your wrists are hurting, you go onto fist, or you can drop down to your forearms. Inhale, and exhale for 3, 2, 1. Kick that foot back. You're gonna square off that left arm. So you drop down to your right forearm, left arm still up. We pull the knee to that elbow. We kick it away. Pulling to elbow, kick it away. Your neck is straight. Your gaze can be just over your right hand. Pulling in, kick it out. Rounding out that glute for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes into that elbow. We drop it down to the mat. You exhale, lift it up. Lower to mat. Lift back up. Continue here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny lift up to the sky for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch back down. Sit back into those ankles. Take that rest pose. Awesome job. So we will float ourselves back up to all fours. Again, forearms are totally fine. Closed fists are fine as well. We extend that new leg out and we just lower it down. Lift back up. Lowering down. Lift back up. Keeping the back flat, keeping that pelvis tucked in. Soft bend in those elbows so we're not hyperextending if we're on our hands. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in. Reach back out. Pull the knee in. Reach it out. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Drop down to your forearm. Drive that knee in. Reach it back out. Pulling the knee in. Reach it out. Gaze is forward. Over the left hand. We're not watching the leg so we don't get any neck pain. Great job. Let's go for 5, 4, last 3, 2, and last one. Pull that knee in, drop it down. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. We go for 5, 4, last 3, 2, hold it up, tiny pulls up, tiny pulls down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch down on that mat, drop those hips back, sit back into that child's pose. Awesome job. Let's make our way up. We're gonna swing ourselves over to the other side and we'll finish off our workout. So we're dropping down onto that new hip. I believe it is your right hip. And you're gonna have that forearm down, folding your mat like mine, or if you're okay with having it flat, please continue with that. We have those hips stacked directly on top of each other as if they're in a straight line. We're pushing from our shoulder so our neck stays long, shooting out at a diagonal. We're gonna exhale, lift that top leg, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Great job. Lifting through that side glute muscle each time. You go for 4, 3, 2, hold that lift. If you can, you kick, pull in, drop. Lift, kick, pull in, drop. Continue to breathe here. Exhale each time you kick the leg, it will help you. And as always, if the kick's too much, you hang out with just those open and closes. For 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Hold it out. Tiny circles for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a close. Give that hip a pat, waking it back up. And then we make our way lying down using our hand as our pillow. Knees are coming in, 90-degree angle, shins are parallel with me. We lift that top leg, we flex it, we send it away. Pull back in. Send it away. Pull back in. Great job. Pushing through that arm that's wrapped around your waist to lift that oblique. Great job, let's go for 3, 2, kick it out, point the toe, come to me, flex, return, point, kick forward, flex, you return. Can we add those double kicks where you kick, kick, flex, return, kick, kick, point, come forward, kick, kick, flex, return, kick, kick, point, come forward. Great job, go at your own pace. You got it, we're here for 4. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Kick, kick, bring it forward, kick, kick, lower and lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch back down, give that hip a pat, waking it back up. Awesome job. All right, let's just make our way lying on our backs. Head all the way down. If you want to take off those ankle weights now, you can. We're just going to go into our figure 4 stretch. You're going to take one foot, cross it over your bent knee. Maybe push into that right knee or that left knee, opening up, whichever one's making the 4. Or if you have the range, you grab onto the back of your thigh, you pull that leg in close so you feel that glute stretch out a little bit. Awesome job. Let's bring that foot back down. Bring the other cross leg down. We'll switch positions. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Check in with your hips here. Maybe you just have to push the knee away and that's as much you can get today. Or if you would like to, you grab onto the back of your thigh, you pull it in, you open up that hip a little. Foot back down onto the mat, uncross that leg, and make your way up to your seat. Awesome job today. I will put that matching workout in the link below if you would like to check it out. Otherwise, you are all set for your workout today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. So I see you next time. Bye. Awesome job. Let's come up. We're going to make ourselves on our words are hard sometimes.